break through!
I'll smash you!
And more of us and I'll burn out!
Take this!
If you won't bow all night, then you leave me.
Raining flash!
Watch this!
Blow away! Blow away! Blow it! Blow it!
It's in the sky.
I'm on a roll now!
Dragon
Here, let me help.
Damn it, man!
Smash you!
First aid.
That is the spot.
This one's all mine!
Take this! These sticks have got your name on them!
Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Not a chance! I'm not done!
Eat this!
Not today! With this! Now! Stardust!
I'm on a roll now!
Crush!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Astral energy.
Say no more!
Excited. Go.
You're mine!
A chain between
It's too much! Try harder! My
no!
turn! I'm not done! Here I come!
In here. Now.
Demons descend! Flashing fang!
Here I
Not a
go.
chance!
Annihilation.
Be still!
Take this!
It's over!
Freeze, Lancer.
Eat this! Talon Hurricane!
Remember to tell me if you need healing.
I expect you. Will be in high demand if that's the case.
Tell me, Dohalim, has that skill of yours got a name?
And what skill would this be, pray tell?
You know, when you're talking to people around town. The way they suddenly become putty in your hands.
I'm afraid I don't quite follow.
I do. It's called friendly intimidation. Look imposing and speak in a deep, booming voice, and presto, you'll have people wrapped around your finger in no time.
I would never stoop to such scandalous...
So there is a knack to it! How do you learn it? Can anyone do it?
Now you've got me curious. Is there special training to master?
Let's see. An obsession with being elegant is a must. Oh, and it helps to be old-fashioned, too. Bonus points if you speak in a way no one can understand.
If you've a bone to pick with me, it'd be quicker to just come out and say it.
What? They look up to you, that's all. I'm just helping them along.
Hey! What's got into Alvin and Law all of a sudden? I can barely understand a word they're saying. And what's with the weird poses? Was it something they ate?
I hope you're willing to take the blame for this one.
I wasn't expecting them to take me so seriously. I'll go and have a word with them.
So, I've been wondering, do you think when Lenegis was built, it was even made with people living here in mind? What do you mean? Well, none of this happened by coincidence, right? They must have designed it to transform like this. But then, if they knew people were going to live here, you'd think they would have taken that into consideration, to avoid all this chaos.
Ordinarily, yes. You'd think so. Trust me, as far as we were concerned, Lenegis was our home, nothing more. No one knew about all this. It makes you wonder whether the city was just built on as an afterthought. But if so, to what exactly?
Sorry. That probably sounded weird, huh?
Not at all. Sometimes it takes an outsider's eye to help you notice what you've been missing all along. This place is a mystery, that's for sure. Something tells me we'll find answers where we're going, though.
Yeah, you're right, Xion. I'm sure we will.
This must be it. The entrance to the Forbidden Zone.
But it's just a wall. How do we get through?
Whoa, we? I thought this was Sovereigns only.
Alphen.
Yes! It opened!
Interesting. If Alphen's presence still opens the way, it would seem the Sovereign of 3 centuries ago and now are considered one and the same.
What?
What the?
Alphen.
You again.
Tomorrow's the spirit channeling ceremony. We'll finally play our parts as the Sovereign and Maiden. How have you been feeling?
What am I sovereign of? Shuffled from lab to lab, always treated like an experiment. Whenever they look at me, all they see is a Dahnan. I don't even know what their precious ceremony's for, let alone what they're going to force me to do as the Sovereign. Tell me, if we're both in the same boat, why do you seem so calm right now?
No choice. Becoming the Maiden's not something I wanted for myself. But they said Rena's prosperity depended on it. How could I say no after that?
Still, as a Renan, at least you got to decide. Good for you. Meanwhile, I was taken from my homeland. You aren't the captive one here.
It isn't right what they did to you, and I'm sorry for what it's worth. When this is over, I swear I'll help you get home. I can't do this alone. One more day.
How could I say no to that? It's not like I have any choice in the matter anyway. So, what's your name?
It's Naori. Naori Imaris. Try to remember this time.
You don't act like them. Like the other Renans, I mean. How come you treat me like a person?
Because you are. It's true we come from different worlds. But neither one of us asked to be here right now. In that sense, you and I are much the same. We couldn't do this. We wouldn't be able to talk to each other as people if we didn't see the humanity in each other. So I suppose the question you should be asking is, why wouldn't I treat you like one?
You're not like the others.
Maybe they're not like me.
Here's what we'll do. We give them their damn ceremony. You get me to Dahna. That'll be the end of it. I'm taking you at your word on this. I'm trusting you, not them. Naori.
What the hell just happened?
That vision. Did everyone else see it too?
That person Alphen was speaking to. She looked exactly like Xion.
It was Naori. Naori Imaris. Isn't that right?
Yeah, that's right.
She really does look like Shion. I'm beginning to see why Alphen was so confused.
That's all very well and fine, but what did we just witness exactly? It was too real to be a mere hallucination.
It was a conversation we had 300 years ago. The night before the ceremony.
You mean all of that really happened? We just saw an episode straight out of your past?
But how is that even possible? Unless... Could this be the Red Woman's handiwork too?
No, I don't think so.
Why not?
You guys didn't feel it? The moment the entrance opened, it was like a stream of Danon astral energy rushing over us.
I felt it too. And not for the first time either. It was the same sensation as back inside the wedge.
That would make sense. After all, vast amounts of Dana's astral energy were being siphoned and sent up here to Len. For all we know, perhaps we're close to the spot where all that energy was stored.
So you think it might have been the energy itself that was responsible for that vision we just saw? But how? And why?
We have no way of knowing.
Shion, you okay?
Yeah. So that...
Yeah.
What about you?
Me?
Even reliving...
Nobody's here.
Stay sharp. After that last illusion, there's no telling what could happen in here.
Faria, how did you get in here?
Wait, something about her isn't right.
What's wrong with her? She doesn't even seem to know where she is.
Yeah, you're right. She looks just like the soldiers we encountered outside.
A summoning?
But that's preposterous. She never had that kind of power when...
We can talk later. Here it comes!
What? I've never known Faria to control Zugos like that before.
How about with a stone that looks suspiciously like a master forge? Where did she get her hands on that?
First we handle the Zugos, then we get some answers. This one keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me!
Got it! I'll leave it to you!
That'll bring you down. Heaven and earth. I'll heal you all.
You're mine! I'm on!
Lightning orb! need to pull myself together.
Eat this!
Lightning Midnight!
Eat this! Ignite! That's enough!
Between heaven and
Blow
earth.
away!
A wailing fancy of
Raining
lightning!
flash! I'm on it! Blow away!
Divine savior!
Raining
Dance
flash!
in the wind!
What is this? Blow it here! Glimmer dragon!
Back into the fray! Lightning condemned!
Raining flash! Armor won't save
By
you!
the power of
Blow
flame!
away!
Vanished without a trace!
I'm on it!
A wailing fancy of lightning!
In a vine?
Annihilate! Dance in the wind!
Now! I'm reeling!
Take it down!
Bring this down! I'm just getting started! Bring it faster! Blow away! Try harder! Far enough! This one's all mine!
Explosion! Lightning orb!
Blow away! First strike! Bring it flash! Blow away! Glimmer flash! Ignite! Oh! Now I'm real mad! Raining flash! I'm just getting started! Blow away! Raining flash! Blow away!
There! Got it!
Raining storm!
Kisara, I'll stop your movement.
And I'll stop your life! Ready and fire! Blow it together! Raining flash! Rip it fire!
Mine!
Blow away!
Not on my watch!
Nothing gets by
Armor
me.
won't save you! Blow away!
Lightning orb!
Raining flash! Here comes the big one!
Thunderblade! Between heaven and earth!
You'll pay for that!
A wailing fancy of lightning!
Yours to be let free!
I'll bring you back from death. Lightning orb! Resuscitation! Thunder field!
Dragon form!
Like came between heaven and earth!
Eternal
A
devastation!
wailing fancy of lightning! Finish without a trace!
Try harder! Eat this!
Explosion! Lightning orb! More with that kid! Ready help!
No further! Blow away! Hurricane!
All disasters ready!
Now I'm in the green!
Wrench!
Stay away from my friends!
I never miss!
Nothing gets by me.
Oh, I'm almost impressed.
My praise coming from you.
I said almost. Don't get carried away. Chain between heaven and earth. It's weakened. A wailing
This
fancy of
ends
lightning.
now!
Seal. Not on my watch.
I'm on a roll now!
It's about to strike.
Pieces! Look sharp, everyone!
Dance in the wind.
Let's try harder! First
Air thrust. Dance in the wind.
Now you see what I can do! I'm just
Air
getting
thrust.
started! I'm on
Steering
it!
Don't leave me! Resuscitation! I've still got some fight left in me. One more! Steering split! Lightning condemns! Thunderblade! A chain between heaven and earth. A wailing banshee of lightning. Divine savior. Purge malevolence. Magic Azam. Freeze lancer. Blah blah blah. Air thrust.
Ready to go.
Close one. Close one. Air thrust. Close one. Dance in the wind. Air thrust. Dance in the wind. Air thrust. Dance in the wind. Here, dance in the wind. Air thrust. One more. Bullseye. Dance in the wind.
Take this!
Dance in the wind. Dance in the wind. Air thrust. Dance in the wind. Air thrust. Ready. Take care of Poodle.
No Thalia to control the Doogles like SS4?
How about with a stone that looks suspiciously like a Master Core?
Where did she get her hands on that?
First we handle the super. Then we get some answers.
Get him where it hurts most!
Raining Slash! Blew away! Raining Slash! Blew away! Raining Slash!
Wailing beauty of lightning!
Here, let me help. I'll stop its charge.
Thanks, Kisara!
Here, let me help.
Too much pain between heaven and earth! A wailing family of lightning! Divine!
Raining Slash! Blue escape! First strike!
By the power of flame! Finish without a
Armor won't save you!
Dragon Swarm!
Not in your dreams!
Ignite! I'm on it! Here I come! Dragon Swarm!
Feel!
Raining Slash! Blew away! I'm on it! Now, all it's reeling!
Take it down!
Raining Slash! Here I come! Crush on! You're finished!
Searing thunder! I never miss! Dance in the
Raining
wind!
Slash!
Air thrust! A chain between heaven and earth! Reload! A wailing beauty of lightning! Divine!
Raining Hurricane!
Searing supernova! Take fire! I'm all for big waterfall! Here, let me help now.
The flame inside me yearns to be let free!
In a vine?
I'm in the race! Annihilation! Fire!
Eat
Now!
this!
Without a trace! Do it! Astral energy!
Say no more!
By the power of flame!
Struck!
Finish without a trace! Here goes!
Raining Slash!
Glitter malevolent! Arcane waterfall! Freeze lancer! Dance in the wind! Air without a strike! Annihilation!
Look sharp, everyone!
Finish without a trace! Explosion in the wind! Here's a healer! This one's chain between heaven and earth! A wailing beauty of lightning!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Lightning orb!
Ready to go.
I owe you one.
Here's the dance in the wind! In here!